so he will not be joining us tonight. So we have 3 candidates to speak with us tonight. So the opening remarks tonight will begin with Kate Gallego.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you to all of the community leaders who made this conversation possible, and especially to Michael Levine for hosting us tonight. It's great to have community leaders come together to ensure we do have a sustainable city, which is one of my passions. What sets me apart in this race is that I've been a long-time leader in the city of Phoenix, passionate about getting things done at the city level of government. I'm the longest-serving leader of the Phoenix Environmental Quality Commission and have been pushing and pushing to make our city a more sustainable global city. I worked to create the solar energy standard for the city of Phoenix back before solar was the trendiest thing. When we started the process, Frank Fairbanks, our city manager, told us, no, we don't need to invest in solar, it's too expensive. But we kept pushing, and now we have more than 250 solar companies in the community, and they appreciate that we set a high goal for bringing renewable energy to our community and creating those sustainable technology jobs. We're not far from here from the rail station, and right now, for every 7 cars that come in on the rail station, only 1 goes out with anything in it, and it's most likely to be recycled materials. We need to change that. We need to be making things in our community so that people can have great jobs with healthcare. We need a vibrant city that will attract the creative people, the entrepreneurs. We need to invest in downtown. I've been a longtime leader on the Central City Village Planning Commission and trying to bring in the kind of vibrancy, the kind of storefront that will really attract entrepreneurs in the creative class. I've been a longtime leader in sustainable cities and bringing in good jobs. I work in economic development at SRP, where we try to bring the Intels of the world to grow, where we try to develop policies that will bring R&D and other great headquarters to our community that will support the arts and culture and the vibrancy and create jobs for the people in our community who need it. We have a lot of people who are hurting in the community, and we need to invest in long-term global jobs.
Wonderful. Our next opening statement will come from Carolyn Lowry. Carolyn, the floor is yours.
Carolyn T. that is.
Carolyn T. Lowry, pardon me.
Yeah, Carolyn T. Lowry, longtime community activist, trying to be the first black woman to go out to this seat. This is not my first time out there on the table. You see, my first run was against Calvin Good many years ago. Then they had 2 or 3 others that blocked the community, so I had to fight them too. But the reason I'm running today because I'm qualified to run, and I'm tired of the phony politicians, and I'm trying to get the ministers back in the pulpit. We the people want some change. I've been begging the people for 30-some, 40 years to help live people like me. But they have not accepted me. Even when I've been to the White House, my own people still won't accept me. Why? Hey, that's the question. Why? Why don't they support Ms. Lowry? I want you to know the truth. That's why I'm running here. We are tired of these promises that these people have given us. I ain't never seen this woman before, and I'm a community activist in South Phoenix in District 8. 72 years old, where you been? Where you been? What have you done for the people lately? I want you to ask yourself that. I need your signature on my petition if you in District 8 and you want to see a woman like me on the... They said, well, Mr. Lowry, you too old. No, I'm not too old, sweetheart. I am tired of voting for people that all they want to do is get your vote, and then when you call them, you can't get them. The ministers and mega churches now, they don't have time for little people like me. See what I'm saying? We want some jobs. We want them quick. We want the best education out here for our children in District 8. We want some respect again. We want to be trusted again, and we're going to do it, and we're going to get rid of these phony people. I'm a volunteer worker. I do mine without the paycheck, sweetheart. That's how real it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one deal with the sick people. I'm the one walk through the community when people need help. I'm the one. Ask them who will do it. Miss Lowry is the one. They came to see about it. Who saw about the kids, Miss Lowry? Time is up for the dummies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you for holding this event. It's important, it's critical. I actually remember at the last city election, I was sitting in the ASU downtown campus with my grandmother who has since passed. She was the first African-American female judge here in this city. And at that time, 4 years ago, we're dealing with a lot of the same problems we're still dealing with. I was born here, right here in this district, at Good Sam's. My mom was a small business owner, opening up a daycare center when women and when single parents didn't do so in South Phoenix. And separately, my dad was the head of a local chamber of commerce. I think intels are important, but I think what's even more important than intels is that we have local entrepreneurs, we have local businesses, that folks can open up businesses that are based in the information economy, that people down to scale, like many of you and I in this room, actually have the opportunity to make this city better. Now, I've seen policies, I've seen suggestions, I've seen them come and go in the city. In fact, the reason I went away to college was to learn policy. In fact, the reason I went away to law school was to do the same. I fought for a living wage. I fought for workers. I fought for families who don't have representation in court. And I've also fought alongside our Democratic stalwarts in the legislature. One is here tonight, Representative Catherine Miranda. Another is Ms. Munoz, who fights on a local Roosevelt school board. These are people in our community rooted, solving real problems. And we can have great ideas, but if they're not connected to some of the other folks sitting here, some of my supporters who may not even be eligible to vote, but care about changing this community, that is the missing piece of the puzzle. 6,000 people voted in the last race, and in other races 4 times have voted in other council districts. Until we bring our community into the process and connect it with those good ideas I hope to address tonight, nothing will change. But this is a community-driven campaign, and with your help, we will change District 8. Thank you.